So let's pretend, Vinney, that you are a medical professional. You're a doctor.
Right.
You're Dr. Vinney. All
Mhm.
right. So we get to that, and I say, Dr. Vinney, sounds like things are going really, really well with your practice. Now, a lot of successful doctors in your position, they're making really good income right now, but they're working
Yeah.
hard for it. And they're looking towards the future. They want to keep that income high, but they don't want to work so hard for their income. They're looking for sources of revenue or income outside of their work. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts about that? Right. So we don't try to
Hmm.
ram real estate down their throat in the interview. We
Right.
just kind of
Right.
get them to open up about that. And then here's where the
Hmm.
magic happens, Vinny. So at the end of the interview, you stop the recording, but you're still on Zoom with the other person.
Yeah.
He circles
Yeah.
around. He says, "Hey, Dr. Vinney, that was a great interview. Congratulations on your practice. Now, you mentioned that you're dabbling a little bit in stocks and bonds to create some outside
Mhm.
income. Well, let me ask you this. How do you feel about the kind of returns you're getting with those investments, the
Yeah.
security, and the stability that you have with that? Is that something that you're 100% happy with, or is there maybe a little room for improvement?" What do you think they're going
There
to say?
we go. Oh my gosh.
There's
That
always
is
room for improvement.
amazing. Yeah, there
Right?
is always room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what he's going to say is, okay, well, Dr. Vinney, that's really interesting. We're doing something very cool with other doctors, busy doctors, just like yourself, in the apartment building space. And what we're doing there is we're
Yes.
getting them very solid, steady Eddie, sometimes double digit returns on their money. At the same time, quite often we can save them a chunk of money on their taxes as well. Is that something you might
Taxes.
be
Yeah.
interested in taking a look at? Boom. Then you get them booked into a follow up discovery call, which is where you walk them
Hmm.
through. We were talking about this on my show, a very
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
simple presentation on what you're up to with real
Sure.
estate, and then get them to
Totally.
do a soft commitment or get them plugged into your follow-up sequences, right? So that's
I
that's
love
kind of the,
it.
the magic of the whole process.
I love this. I love it. The whole way to really build the business is to look into the from the eyes of our avatar, like you said,
Yeah.
doctors, attorneys, CPAs, business, IT engineers, like in my avatars. So it's so important to really feature. So that interview is 20 minutes, maybe, right? Or something.
Yeah, it's
And then
fairly
you could
short and
spend,
sweet because
yeah.
everybody's busy, right,
Mhm.
Vinny? I mean, you've
So
got
busy.
tons of syndicator students and clients, so you know
Yeah.
that these guys, they're busy managing their portfolio, looking at
So
deals,
true.
underwriting deals, talking with
Yeah.
investors,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. So what we've done, what we try to do, is make this as seamless as possible. So our
Hmm.
clients basically they take 2 hours twice a week. They
Yeah.
block that out for interview time. So kind of like what you do with because you've got multiple
Yeah.
different shows that you're doing. You just kind of block that out. I'm going to be
Yes.
doing these interviews at these times. And then
Yeah.
my team and I, we go out and we get them those interviews booked on Zoom back to back. So they're doing two
Wow.
or three in a row, a couple of days a
Wow.
week. They're averaging 5 of them a week. That's 20 a month. Imagine meeting 20 hyper
20.
focused, qualified
Yes.
people every single month. That's the
I
magic of
love
the
that.
process.
That's amazing. And you multiply by 12, brother, you're looking at 250. And the beauty is if we serve them well and
Mhm.
teach them and educate them is the word.